Do you want to do some missions, if you didn't hear me before? No, I've been asleep the entire day. Alright, this should be interesting to see what you've been up to. Also, why do I feel worried about that? Uh, oh, I never noticed. Odd. I always thought when we build, the fucking area where they spawn is even more limited. I guess it's different on this one. We gotta definitely put some of our creatures on neutral then, so they don't all die off. Hmm? So you don't know then? The only way they would attack aggressively is if they aren't aggressive. But if you play on neutral, they only attack if you or they are attacked. Oh, now I see. Because the thing is, I've tested it. You know those Triceratops? Whenever they go near it, just randomly, they don't get hurt by it even when they're directly, literally near it. Where, you know how it would be hurting us if we're at that part? It doesn't. The wars must have been greased. No, I mean, like, when I was building, I realized, which I should have fixed before, but I realized there's a very small gap that's small enough for tiny ass creatures like copies to get in. Yeah, thanks. The thing that sucks is those spiked wargs are useless against huge creatures like the striders and shit. Hold up, you're kidding? How the hell did that get in? The maybe. Because I tested it. You know how when you're trying to get those huge ass things inside your base as quickly as possible? I tried putting my Strider against those wars. It did not work. So I wonder how the wild ones got in. Also, Oh, it seems you changed the colors back. Do you like what I... Do you, now I see. Yeah, I know, I noticed. I spawned inside because I got off inside. This is... they... Oh, here it is. Only one says Ninja one. Guess I'll just move my vote inside here. Since we're not a big clan, this is big enough for 2 people. Thanks. So that's why you made this big. Speaking of, since we should start moving that tech replicator down here in that tech gen so everything can work in a smaller area. Oh, my bad. That's actually a pretty good idea. I never thought of this. Also, I was thinking those folder options gave me an idea. Why don't we just make one single cryopod for wyverns and just have a folder for the specific type? We don't even have that many, I don't think. Mine are just spread out because of this small cryofridges. Oh yeah, yeah, that's what I meant. We have more than enough cryopods, but not cryofridges. Yeah, this is what I like most about this. We can just spew this from my ear. This is literally insane. Did you source up this design, or did you do it yourself? Did you source up this design, or did you do it yourself? Oh, so why can't I fucking glide? Am I glitching? Oh, I have nothing on me. That's odd. What in the fucking... What happened to my loot? For a second, I thought it was robbed or something by a random player passing by. I know. Every now and then I forget if I, close the door, so. Since I'm not used to this base exactly yet, Also, the skins I don't really care about since I spawn with them. But the chibis, I don't really know if these are valued among players, but I'm thinking of collecting every single type and sell which ones are considered rare to players. Wait, ghost ones? I thought the only way to get chibis was through those crates we exchanged hexagons for. Also, this is just my idea. Since this is getting confusing, we should either have colored doors for marking the exit and entrance, or we should have some kind of sign that says trophy room or exit. You know? Alright, I'll bring the cryo fridges up that I have up here, down there. Though since they would need a power source, I'll also bring my tech gen. What I like most about generators is they don't need a specific platform to place as long as it's a flat area. That's what I like most about this. And we don't have to worry about running out of elements since I make those literally every day. Honestly, it's better than my base. Smaller, but more efficient. Honestly, the thing about this base, I have no clue where to put the generator. Oh, know what? I know what I can do, actually. If you look right here, I think I can actually glitch it in. For now, I'll just put it right here, so it's out of the way. What I like most about the generators is we don't need the tech RAM to use them. Nothing, I just like the fact that we don't need the tech RAM to actually use them. I'm confused. Where are you placing it? I'm so confused. To me, it just looks like you're looking at the ground. Are you in, like, orbit view or something? Oh, now I see. So it's not in the way of anything. Alright, and best part is it can really do a lot from this part. Yep, everything's activated. Honestly, yeah. I can see the radius by all the particles. It's pretty wild. It's even in the cryopod, so yeah. Very past it. Actually, I think you can actually activate the tech trough, how the hell you say it down here. Yeah, it's powered. Perfect. Actually, it's in the best position. What we need now is to unlock the tech wars so this can be looking more better. Even though I'm good at killing creatures and grinding and stuff like that, seems to still have a lot to learn when it comes to bases. Though what sucks is the radius does not reach the incubators up here, so we're gonna have to take out the eggs before they spoil. I just realized the cryopods up here are powered as well by that. Talk about useful. And what sucks is I can't hatch them since, well, no power. Remember, I can't turn them out on since they're not powered. Yeah, I moved it down there, dude. Since yeah, but you said you can make tech generators, right? But I know I am. I just did. I have one just in case I ever needed it. I just gotta put it a bit closer since it's not close enough, you know? I like the fact that the tech replicator can run without an actual power only element, you know? You know what I mean? Though what we should really do is make a mech so we don't have to break things instead, you know? Crystal. I forgot. Do we have metal anymore? Yeah, we ran out of metal. Also, I just realized a tech door is broken. I see. Question. I can tell you forgot what I told you on where to find it then. Left side of the mountain. I'll show you the specific place. Follow me. Also, I forgot. Did you bring your mech? I mean, Strider to this, like you said you would? Alright, just making sure. Oh. Guess there's nothing we can do about that then. Alright. Pipe. Are you using someone that actually needs it? Now I see. I know. It's always I can never figure out how to hide those, so they just got in the way of everything. I'm glad this one won't be in the way, you know? Guess I'll let you handle that. I just realized I forgot the food I had. Did you put it in the fridge? Thanks. Never was. Not really sure why you thought I was worried. I never realized those I never realized tranquilizer darts have a spoil time. Huh. That explains why I had more on me than I did before. Alright, I'm gonna go, what's it called? Mission grinding, right? Yeah, you definitely been scavenging for materials. A lot of the stables have been, well, scavenged. On the bright side, you didn't scavenge the one with the magnet armor in it. Well, not Orba at least. The magnet armor. I'm glad you didn't break the gate or nothing holding it in. Honestly, I think when we transfer everything into that smart base, I'm gonna make this entire thing just a huge animal pen, you know? Or dino pen, whatever you want to call it. Do you think that's a good idea? I'm gonna when we are done transferring all the items to the base you built, I'm just gonna make where my original bed was. I'm gonna make all of that into a greenhouse and a huge ass animal pen for different creatures. Oh, that works too. I know I forgot something. Even though I have a generator, I can't power it since, I don't have metal to make the outlet, you know? Did you hear me? I just realized I have no cryo pods on me. I'm gonna have to buy
Going
one.
exploring? Got some hexagons you're keen to spend? Cheers, survivor.
Yes, but what we should do is wait for the mech to get done so we don't have to break them, you know? Because with the mech we can just everything in the cloud fridges will be safe as long as we use the mech to transport them down, you know? But since I need crystal, which I can easily, yeah. Alright, I'll be doing missions now. Do what you think is best. I wouldn't be leaving you at our base if I didn't think you could do it, you know? Plus, you seem to have proved yourself to be a better builder than I am. Great, it's like
Fancy a hunt, survivor? Velonosaurs seem to adapt their hunting tactics on the fly. Maybe they can teach you something about speed learning. I suggest wounding one and following it back to its pack. until it turns and runs. Keep on its tail. Hit it hard until it turns and runs. Keep on its tail.
I'm almost done with this mission. The Vanna Mars Stalk, however the fuck you pronounce it. Since there's a lot of trees in this area though, it's taking me a bit to find.
There's the rest. Take them all down so I can do some field analysis.
Already almost done. A few more hits to go. Corners are definitely useful.
That's what I call a hunt.
And completed.
They say this experience should help you train your animals faster.
Yeah, it was an alpha mission. I used the corner that I have had in my cryo fridge for a while, but never used it. There's another base being built here. Connection quality is currently not sufficient to work out. Disconnect. Time will tell. Sounds like you're bored. Do you need help? Oh, I know that all too well. No matter the game I play, it never goes how I want straight away. Also, are you sure that small gate will actually fit a Strider? Will that gate even fit a Strider? Yeah, I know. So why is it a small gate? Does that mean you're not planning on putting it in? Why not? Or is that the reason why you needed a whip? Not trying to be weird, I'm just asking. Low on wood and hide, but damn. Question, where did you put my pick I had? Is it in the vote? I think we should have plenty since I put a lot of my stuff in there. It should be in the tools one if that's still here. Did you keep the tools full? Think so? Oh wait, no, I remember now, it was just a normal pick. I lost my Mastercraft pick, never mind. Well, all the blueprints I had is in this. I organized it. Also, this is the one where I put all the didn't put all the trophies yet or anything in here, but don't know where the saddles is in this. I didn't do that. I put the do you even have the techagram for that? Oh. Alright. Also, we already have a one for the element. Speaking of, I'll just take a normal pick. Oh, I have a tech ladder. Well, had. You picked up all my loot, so it should be somewhere in these boats. Yeah, I know that more than a little well. Also, I put a thing in the structures one for a specific structure. Oh wait, no, never mind. You must have destroyed it and just, never mind. At least the tech stuff is still with the tech and the weapons. Oh, I made a separate, or did make a separate one for diving gear, since it's, you know, a separate category, you know? But it seems you did as well. What is? I completely forgot about the chain bowlers. What? Wait, why is the weapons in here? I'll put that in with the weapons. I'll put it on the miscellaneous folder. The one thing we have to fix is the lighting in this building, you know? Do you know anyone who can make tech lights, possibly? If not, I can just make normal lights. Oh, you can make them? Oh, before you said you can make them, but Wow. Speaking of, I just realized a lot of the lighting is broken. I can see that. We should probably move the... Later on, we should probably move the... what's it called? Teleporter, too. But we will have to find a place for that later on. Yeah. Yeah. Renaming is pretty simple, so we don't have to use a mech for that. When you said you scavenged the base, I guess you also meant the storage room. I'm just glad you didn't break the dedicated storage. Yeah, glad you remembered that. It would have been a pain to get it back to the new one, if we did get a new one. It's just getting a course that it's so slow and, you know, it can't exactly jump. Yeah, sure. The smithies had nothing in it. Odd. What are you making right here, by the way? Forgot to ask. What are you making right here? Oh, I see. Well, this is more of a ore purpose area, I guess. Since there's more than, you know, fridges and stuff, you know? A ore purpose area. Oh yeah. It'll be even more efficient when we put the tech replicator in here. Question is, where the hell will we fit it? I'm glad those windows can be for use more than just, well, planting. True, but it also, if this was PvP, you would actually have to hide it too. I don't know, I was just saying if it was. Turrets are easier to be destroyed if you have a turret-soaking creature with you, you know? Or multiple, even. You can have 10 on tames and you got... Yeah, so back then I used to just since I was able to make a lot of, well, stuff before my base got destroyed. I had 10 turrets on tamed creatures targeting and 10 on, well, players. And so it's hard for people to tell which turret is shooting at what. I mix them up, you know? Put one on the other side and one on, well, you get the point. Seems like your clan is huge, if you have that many. Oh, I completely forgot about those. I didn't know about those back then, so... Or maybe they just wasn't added, either one. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm back. It's about damn time I get grinding. Since we won't really need this old area, right when we actually finish moving tech replicator, we can just destroy the building that's a part of it and use it for the base down there. Question, you didn't destroy the second base, did you? Okay, good, because I always keep one as a spare just in case. Even though it's PvE, you never know what can happen. I have it very hidden. Trust me. Ah man, I've got to stop going around in circles like an idiot. Let's see. I think of it. You didn't. Did you move the mutagel that was in the chemistry bench? Or did you not move it? No, the same place I have the forge at. You really don't notice a lot in my base, do you? Good to know, which means you probably forgot half of the shit I've told you yesterday. That makes sense. No, not at all. Simple. I think I know why. It's because when someone, depending on who it is, you can only focus on 2 or 3 things at once. If it's any more than that, you either don't know or don't really realize someone's talking to you. After all, I've been trying to talk to you this entire time, and you very rarely seem to have noticed. Or am I wrong? In many ways, books are useless. I mean, think of it. How are you supposed to learn anything by reading a book unless you do it yourself? For instance, your first time writing, you would instantly remember that because you've done it. Reading, on the other hand, I don't know, it's just probably just me that thinks that. You know what I mean? Now I think of it, I wonder how much BBS we even have in total in this little box. $60,171. Nowhere close to enough for auctions and stuff. Wow. At least now I know where you got that, what's it called? Grill. The damn thing wouldn't. Oh, and by the way, you did destroy the chemistry bench. It's not here. Yeah. I really hope you picked up all that mutagen that was in it. No, I'm saying I hope you picked it up because that was a lot of mutagen. It took me a while to obtain.
Hey there, mate.
It does, but I'm not sure if it's just me getting lucky, but I find them quite often in huge beaver dams. But like I said, that could just be me getting lucky, which is very rare. But anyway, point is, you can also get them from rotations, but likelihood of you ever getting the rotation you want is low, since it's always random, you know? Well, yeah, everyone does. It's the starter map. Wait, you can get Mutagel in different maps? Since when? I should probably start making a base there then. Yeah, I don't see Mutagel anywhere in any of these boats. That means we probably lost it. Unless you somehow have it in your inventory, but that's unlikely. Alright. So I was saving that up to make a lot of mutagen, you know? Yeah. Wait, Aberrant, did you get those from giveaways and stuff? Or did you actually get them? Yeah, I said that, dude. Did you get those from giveaways, or do you actually have the map to get them yourself? I forgot, what map is it anyway? Well, look at you. I'm glad hide is so easy to get no matter the server you're in. Oh, I just realized you told the Xiaoming to be asleep. Hold up. I forgot I had an Alpha Rex trophy in it. You do? You're not the only one. It aggravates the living hell out of me. So I thought that was just me. Oh, that, no offense, bad singing aside, I do get what you mean. Also, you know you can just connect it to the pipes I already have, you know, if you do not destroy it, that is. Alright. You know that's a pain to do, right? That's a pain to do, I said. Same way you move around. Yeah, once. Though, depending on your settings, you'll have to hold it. Okay, good. Oh, what do you know? A purple supply drop. You know what that means, don't you? I'm gonna go grind some element in the space biome, I told you. Several times, actually. Remember, that's why I keep... Oh, chainsaws! Two chainsaws. Ascendant chainsaws. Want one? We are lucky this spawned right near us. Oh, and there's also a blueprint for a primitive chainsaw, but I guess it's pointless. Primitive rock golem saddle. I think of it. Can we even find rock golems in this map? I mean, I asked him if he still needed to try, but I never got a response. It's either it's just a bot texting, or he just doesn't realize I messaged back. So now that I think logically, it's probably not a bot since he has a pretty decent, you know, well. Guess I'll just go mining for a bit, like I originally was gonna do. Do you still need help with the pipes, or did you? Alright, let me know if you need help. Our clan's supposed to work together after all. Yeah, pig is definitely more helpful. Right after I'm done mining these metals, I'm gonna go to the space biome. Speaking of, since I actually have a team that can fight the tech wyverns now, I'm gonna go use that. Man, I'm lagging. I'm gonna just, not sure if you heard me since you're probably zoned into what you're doing, but I'm gonna go to space bomb. If you need me, I'll be back in, well, whenever. Oh, no, I mean, dude, you clearly don't pay attention. I said I'm going to the space bomb so I can go get some element. Oh yeah, an element shard since it drops from the same, you know, resource. Hold the D-pad on your controller. When it reaches 24, that's when it changes. I mean, sorry, 25. But it's always random, and the D-pad on your controller, the middle D-pad. Yeah, if it's the same for PS5 anyway. Yeah, not the day, but the time. When that reaches 25, that's when... 25, dude. The one thing that I hate about this server is the amount of lag I get when going to the space biome. Don't know if it's, well, my Wi-Fi is someone else's, but they really need to fix it. Glad I increased the weight and stamina of this wyvern. It can hold quite a bit, so I can go back and forth if I need to. I'm pretty sure this is the one with no mutation. I'm pretty sure there's a glitched base here because I see no bases around me, but there's a tech parasol that says "I smell you," which is pretty unique for a text, you know? Whoever named that parasol is definitely fucked up in the head. Should be right here. You sound exhausted. You should probably get some rest, dude. Do what you gotta do, I guess. Oh, I got lucky right here. There's a crap load of elements, rocks that spawn right near the exit. I don't even have to go for. Oddly enough, I never see anyone here. Well, very rarely, but still. It's, even for PvE, it's odd I don't see anyone. I wonder if that just means people just don't know about the rotations. This is odd considering there's a lot of bases that looks like it's been here for quite some time. Wonder if that just means they've been inactive or something. I'm just glad I got this farming strider from a decaying base. Make sure. When it comes to this game, it's always take what you can get at any time you can, you know? Honestly, it could be that whoever you're talking about probably just crashed and forgot where he, you know, was. It does happen after all. Honestly, the thing that sucks is, I'm not sure if it's still how it is because it was a 2-year-old video I watched, but apparently if, you're still in the space biome when the rotation happens, you'll die and lose all your loot since you can't exactly get it back, you know? Yeah, so if you are still in the space biome when that rotation happens, let's just say you won't be getting your loot back ever. And making a base in... That is a good question, because one of my striders that I forgot about, it wasn't a harvesting strider, but it was the first one I got. Anyway, point is, I left it halfway out of the space, out of the container, and it was still safe even though some of it was still in the space biome. So I'm not sure if that means as long as it's somewhat outside it's safe, or if it's just unique to text writers. I'm gonna test it on a normal creature that I don't really care about, you know? Or one that we just have too many of. There you go. Trying to make sure I memorize which layer I put my Void Wyvern on. I gotta make sure I don't lose track of that, you know? Because escaping a wild Void Wyvern is a true pain in the ass. I'm gonna check how much I have. Dropping the stone. Wow. A whole lot of stone, but very little element shards after all that time. Can you check the dedicated storage with element to see if it increased? It was at 1,000 before. Okay. True. I just gotta find more. There's a crap load of rocks with element, but this thing is so damn slow, you know? Let's see. I'm finally almost close to this. I just realized my text writer has leveled up. I'm gonna increase the thing of it. Doesn't seem like there's many collecting. I'm almost at it. It's literally a second away. Alright. It seems it just takes a second to fully collect it. It seems to lower the battery is lower the amount I can actually collect at once, it seems. Gonna have to go to another one since this rock is so tiny compared to the rest. So is that the 2000s yet? Good to know. I'm trying to find a flat surface so I can get more off of it. Oh, I just realized there's a lot down here. Wait, I just remembered. I think I'm close to the player border. Hopefully there isn't one down here. The moon, I just realized I can see the moon easier from, since you know how the more distant the planet, the more harder it is to see without a spyglass, whatever. When it seems whenever there's a moon in the space, that's gonna be when the element will be able to be claimed or looted, whatever you want to call it. Found a huge a lot of it. What's the amount at now? Alright. The best thing about the space bomb is there's a whole litter of fucking craters with all of this here. I just gotta make sure I watch where I fucking glide to. Or else I'll be running into a tech wyvern. Void wyvern, whatever it's called. I gotta say though, it's like this is the only game you play. Guess it does help that we have players to actually play with on this now. Imagine how boring this would be solo. Like if this game was only solo, imagine how little people would actually play it. I mean, at least I know I wouldn't play if it was solo and only solo. What about you? The max I was able to withstand the boredom was fucking 3 weeks. Wait, you did? It took me and one other friend just to beat one boss. Forgot what it was, but still. I get it, get skilled. Honestly, I can't tell. I mean, let's be real, no one can. It requires way too much to do. One thing is sure, I have a crop load of element shards right now I can easily transfer to element. $15,000 element shards each time. Just if this was the currency of the fucking Discord, we would be rich. Alright, I have a couple stacks of element shards. I'm gonna go back to my strider. I mean, wyvern, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I can tell just by how bored or more like tired you sound. I mean, yeah, dude, it's like, I only drink an energy drink if I really need to. Only once. Because nowadays I just very rarely ever get tired. The only times I get tired is, well, random times. There's no exact time I ever fall asleep or wake up, for instance. I'm mainly asleep for 7-8 hours, rarely 4 hours. There was even one time I was asleep for fucking 3 hours only. So you can tell it's random for me. I even tried taking meds just to fucking get my habits straight, you know? It never helped. So I practically gave up. So let's be real, meds are disgusting. You're not paying attention, are you? Oh. It's that silent, so it's hard to tell. I said I used to take meds, but it never helped. Guess I have a resistance to it, I guess, whatever it's called. I mean, let's be real, people only fucking do it for money. As long as they get paid, they don't really care what the percentage is. That's just how I see it. I realize there are probably some people that don't do it just for the money, but it's very rare. From what I've seen, no one's that generous. It is what it is. Past is the past. Speaking of, I wish this lag was just in the past. That'd be great. You would be amazed on how much element shards I have right now. Yeah, well, since dedicated starts can only, well, hold one item at a time, I can't exactly put more than one. So sadly, that's all I can do. I have to manually transport it myself. I'm just glad these wyverns have a lot of storage. This would be taking forever. I'm heading back to base now. Right when I leave this element shards at base, I'm gonna go right back to the space biome. I mean, yeah, when we're offline, nothing can hurt it after all. Besides, unless someone purposely leads a tech wyvern to it, it's highly unlikely a tech wyvern will actually go to yeah, I mean, even players can fucking harm a claimed dino. The reason why I know this is because I tested it on some random wrecks I saw. Since I was able to hurt it, it stopped letting me hurt it when the player was offline, so it didn't do any damage from farther on, you know. So that's just the fact. People can indeed kill people's creatures even on PvE. So you say why, now you see why I don't let my guard down even around players. What song is that you're whistling? The what? I was asking because it sounds familiar to a song on Warframe that players made. Who? No, never heard of him. Or her, whatever. That explains it. I don't watch wrestling. Used to when I was a kid, but it just got boring to me. Let me guess, you broke something by accident? Oh. Wait, you can do that? I can never do that because it never does. Huh. Just if I knew about the fucking foundation stacking, I would fucking do it. It never lets me do it, so I always assumed that was a Conan only thing. Now I see. Thanks for letting me know. Even though it's not exactly where I thought, it's still useful to know. Good to know. Honestly though, I really am surprised no one found that glowing pink wyvern I have. Not the one that I bred, but before it was so bright, I literally saw it from a mile distance away. It was so close to my campsite on Ragnarok, I didn't even know about it till it's on night. So I'm surprised whoever owned it before couldn't find it, you know? Either way, it's mine, you know? Alright, well, for now I won't make these into elements since we have plenty of it already. I'll just use those as I'll turn them into compass if I ever need them for trading players, you know? I mean, I just do it on my replicator, but I think you can just do it on anything. No, just shards. Element shards is all you need, 100 each. Seems the metal is done. All you gotta do is get crystals. Since I memorized where the crystals are, I can just get plenty of them. Are you sure you don't need help with that? I see. I accidentally hit my wyvern when I was trying to attack a compy. Oh shit, I'm dehydrated. No, I do not. I see. I was never able to succeed in that, so I'm just kind of surprised anyone asked. I mean, that's not how every game is. Question, you didn't destroy the pipes that led to the drinking thing, right? Seems you did. Damn. Good thing is there's a huge water supply in the river that I can drink from. I forgot if it was an exomech or a mech that I crafted and gave to you. Was it an exomech or mech that I gave to you? Was it level 51? Then there was the mech. If I craft that, I won't be able to transport items. I'll need a little bit more crystal. Gotta say, I like how this base is becoming. Now that I think of it, has the guy who wanted to join us even responded yet? I haven't checked yet. Ah, shit. I should probably check. We need a lot of help after all. He did not respond. Last message was me. It's insane how people comment on posts and end up forgetting about it. Oh, since I'm going over here to get crystal anyway, I might as well just go raid some beaver dams. What do you think? I'll easily be able to find them if players haven't raided them already, though it's highly likely they did. I forgot, what are the respawn timers for the beaver dams anyway? Good to know. Even though you're just basing it off that, it's still good to know. I like how clear the water is without using a creature to fly, you know? I'm lagging, damn it. There we go. Guys say I'm having no luck finding beaver dams right now. Cool, that might be why. Oh, no, mind then. Now that I think of it, aren't there oil veins down here too? I haven't... Yeah, I think they're just deeper underwater in this map. I never tried to check because the last time I tried to look for an underwater base, I got killed by fucking multiple sharks. They overdo it with that. Do you want to travel to the underwater sea to see why I say they go overboard with it? My game crashed! Ah, damn it. Why white when I'm underwater? Ah, fucking hell. Let's just admit it, my luck sucks. Nice way of saying it.